Salute to Sean Zattel for acknowledging boxing the way that any other culture does not want to acknowledge in the sport of boxing, and that is how great the black man is when it comes to the sport of boxing. It's always going to be that one that's going to stay on top. He's going to show you that he's the greatest. And right now, that is Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford, this past weekend, defeated Canelo Alvarez, did the impossible that many thought that he had no chance of doing. He went in there and put on a masterclass against the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican champion. Some consider him as the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. Some consider him the greatest of his era. But Terence Bud Crawford, a welterweight, made a pit stop at 154, went on to 168 and dethroned the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. Sean Zattel acknowledged the greatness of the black American boxers. So I'm gonna roll this footage and let y'all check it out for yourself.
One thing I want to point out about Terence Crawford, there's these archetypes in boxing. The great Mexican fighter. Right now, the Eastern European fighter has exploded in the last 10 to 15 years, and their school of boxing and the culture that comes along with it, their mentality, their approach and temperament to the sport. We know the Mexican temperament and approach and a lot of the style to the sport, and so on and so forth, all these different cultures. This was yet another reminder that when it comes to boxing, that little black kid from the ghetto is quite a formidable force till this day at this highest level. And that archetype still remains king, still has produced the greatest amount of fighters in the world. And I am proud to acknowledge that as a fellow American. May not be a black American, but I'm American. These people are my countrymen. And the United States has the most world champions in the history of boxing. Mexico's at number 2. So you saw the top 2 historic cultures, at it in the ring, and they're going to do it again and again and again. This ain't, this is a great rivalry. I want to acknowledge that because I don't know, some people for some reason, I don't know, I get uncomfortable about it. They don't acknowledge it. We're quicker to acknowledge the Japanese honor and culture, the Mexican warrior, the stoicism and skill of the Eastern European. Tip of the hat to the black American fighter, which has in fact produced the greatest fighters of all time. If you made a Mount Rushmore, they might all be black American. If it's Ali, Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Louis, Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford, Roy Jones. Salute.
And there you have it. Sean Zattel telling it like it is. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. It's your boy Mitch. You tune in to Fight Side TV. If you didn't know, now you know. When you come to Fight Side, you came to the right side. Till next time, keep it real with yourself and with others.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era. Terence Bud Crawford.